about time, Vidic.
Understand there's a narrow launch window.
Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
Working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
I've got some work I need to do. So you've got the rest of the night to yourself.
Oh, gosh. Till somebody's happy. Yo, what crawled up his butt?
I think there's a problem with the Animus.
Nope, it's working fine.
I'm pretty sure it just ejected me
I'm
when
pretty sure you should shut up.
You ready to finally tell me what's going on?
We have to stop them, Desmond. When they access that last memory of yours, they're just getting started. They want to change everything. The way we live, the way we think, the way we are. You've gotten the lecture from Vidic about what's wrong with the world, how we need order and discipline, so they're going to give it to us.
Yo,
Only we don't have a say in
especially
that.
in the classroom.
How?
The Templar treasure. They think it...
Miss Stillman?
I'm here.
I need you to upload Desmond's files to the database.
Got it.
Well, bye, nice lady. Wait a minute. I should just annoy her until she tells me what they're after.
So what? You're using me to find this Templar treasure? What do they call it? The Piece of Eden?
Yes.
Well, it's looking like it's at Messiah, so I don't know why they're wasting all this time with me. Why don't they just send their people to pick it up?
They can't. It's not that simple. The artifact from Messiah, they had it. It was destroyed in the accident.
Then what are they hoping from me? You know, for my ancestor to tell them?
They're hoping he'll show them where the other ones are.
You mean there's more than one of these things?
Oh, Desmond, you have no idea.
She said it was a piece. A piece means parts of a whole.
Miss
No,
Stillman?
Warren. Everything's Denver on my end.
Then, where are the files?
I've got to move these files before he gets suspicious. We'll talk more later.
Wait, what's that mean, everything's Denver?
It means everything's fine.
Why Denver?
It's a reference to Denver International Airport. There's an underground facility there. It's where the accident happened.
Oh. Yo, by any chance, can we learn of that said accident? Yo, learning is fun. Wow, it's like everybody vanished. Anyway, if I'm sneaking out at night, and they have cameras, why don't they just look at the cameras? Be like, oh, we need to change the passcode. The passcode is passcode. Deleting messages. I know what you're doing. I know what you did. I saw him. We had a metal ball. It opened. They went crazy, shooting, stabbing, tore each other to piece. I know it was you people. Saw the logo, heard the names. I'm going to tell everyone who will listen. You'll be exposed. They'll know the truth. And then you will pay. You crazy bastards, you will pay. Oh boy. As a general reminder, all employees of Abstergo Industries are prohibited from discussing corporate policy, proceeding, and projects in light of pending litigation. You are all reminded of Section 2.15 in your employee contract. You acknowledge and agree that Abstergo has developed such confidential information by the investment of... I already read this. See. Oh, I already read that too. Read that. I just noticed something. By the profile photo of Vidic, I noticed there's the same chip that I use for my debit card. Hurricane season ended, but not in the way you think. Increasingly erratic weather patterns have caused the Global Weather Association to abolish the term hurricane season. Once confided to months of June through November, hurricane duration, frequency, strength, and location have increased to the point where most coastal cities must now live in constant fear of getting devastating storms. Huh. Sounds like the future. Eyeing Abstergo satellite launch postponed. Cities' last-minute adjustments to their new all-in-one sighting. Last-minute adjustments to their all-in-one telecommunications satellite. Abstergo have postponed the launch of the first satellite until December 21st. They maintain that their patented technology will allow faster, more reliable data transmission than previous generation satellites, which suffered from delays and interference. Tensions mount over Antarctic drilling. The U.S. and the EU are once again facing heavy criticism for their decision to begin construction of owned oil platforms in the Weddell Sea. Several supernatural unions have opposed the work, claiming it violates the Antarctic Treaty System. The solution has been further complicated by the presence of two naval destroyers said to be in the region for reasons unrelated to the construction. You told me she wasn't going to be a problem, and here she is stirring up the shit again. Deal with this, Warren. You vouched for her. You're responsible for her. See, I will be out of the office September 1st, and I will return October 4th. In case of emergency, contact Lucy. Mr. Riddick, I'm hoping you might be able to help me understand even why 5 years after the fact no one is willing to tell me what happened to my friend. Oh. False alarm, let's see. It's about those idiots in the pills division. We're putting out a press release about the satellite, telling them launch has been delayed until the 21st so that we can make improvements to the coverage area. Some stuff about less dropped calls for the benefit of our customers, of course. Let's just make sure you get what you need in time to meet the new launch window. Wow. See everything okay? Wow, have you been watching news? Stock is going to take a hit from this for sure. See. Guess the shit's really hit the fan this time. Someone managed to leak a bunch of documents on the fluoride enhancement study. And now the pharmaceutical division is under investigation by the feds. They're shut the entire place down. Do you see what was in those reports? What the hell were they thinking? They pretty much poisoned the entire town. Wow. And yeah. Password. Well then, Abstergo seems like a dandy place. Everybody sounds welcomed and loved and wanted. The following morning.
Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles.
Ooh.
I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't...
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything.
Really?
Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax.
No, they make TV
also a book
shows.
Claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true?
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for
Oh no, just put it in a book,
misinterpretation.
Alex. People will believe you.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
All right. Okay, well, here we go.
When you have been exposed, killing some of your...
Come in, my student. We have much to discuss. We are close, Altaïr. Robert de Sablé is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
Yeah.
The peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then.
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams, like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
What?
No, Altaïr. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
Wait, you mean
What do you
us
mean?
getting
What do he and
microchipped?
his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us
Yeah,
of
only
our
if I
free
get the
will in
overclock.
process.
Strange to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altaïr. Such thoughts are poison and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced then to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altaïr. It's time to finish this.
Well, it seems like we're in the Deus Ex feature there, Alex. Alright. Is it just me, or do I look more polygonal? Or is that by design?
He's going to run into someone.
Right, Jerusalem, here we come.
The short blade is best for quickly fending off.
Yo, I think it's by design. Nope, never mind.
Safety and peace, Altaïr.
Upon you as well, brother.
Seems fate has a funny way with things.
So it's true then. Robert de Sablé is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the knights myself.
Yo,
Only misfortune
Harmony
follows
spam,
that
thank you
man.
for the
If
rose.
he's here, it's because he intends ill. I won't give him the chance to act.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly, you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. But there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a part of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No, their only allegiance is to Robert de Sablé and some mad idea that they will stop the war.
You spin a strange tale.
You have no idea, Malik. But tell me where they've been seen. I should be after him before he slips away.
3 places I can say for certain. West of here, near both a guard tower and a hospital. And to the southwest, at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. See what you can learn. I will do the same.
I'll be quick as I can.
Stay safe, my friend.
Wait, we're friends now. Yo, he said we're friends. Yo, friend.
Good to see you, brother. I trust you're here for the funeral. Or
What?
for Robert, rather. I've kept my eyes and ears open, but I've nothing to report.
Yo,
Things
Dragon,
are
how's it
quiet
going?
here. Perhaps Tariq has seen or heard something you can use. He's stationed not far from here. Go to him. See what knowledge he has.
Can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. No, you don't.
Lady.
I have nothing.
No, I should just be like, shut up, peasant.
You have no business here. Leave.
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
No, what? Kill me, Smalls.
Did you see that?
Someone should stop him. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins.
Excellent
please.
timing,
Boom.
Altaïr.
I'm playing Wuthering as always. You just hanging out, chilling.
This map I've made will show you where he intends to station them. Put it to good use.
You're trying to beat some Creed tonight?
I'm so hungry. Just a little money.
Take the map I've given you and see that the guards are placed accordingly. We'll be safe enough during the procession. It's the burial that worries me. Easy for our enemies to hide amongst the crowd.
If you're so concerned, why not post your own men? Search the site yourselves.
Our presence here has caused enough chaos. I can only imagine how the people would react, seeing Crusader soldiers marching across their holy ground.
Then perhaps you should not attend at all.
He was our friend and brother, and we will honor him as he passes from this world. You insult me by suggesting otherwise.
I'll post the men. I don't want trouble either.
Then stop trying to make it, and do as you've been asked.
Yeah, do it. Just do it. Yo, at least I got it first.
Because of this. But now we are offered a chance at redemption. A chance to begin anew. Let us make peace with the Crusaders. Let us live as one. We must be strong, we must be brave, and we must find the courage to face those we once called our enemies and now instead call them friends. The Crusaders come to Jerusalem, bringing with them an opportunity to end the fighting, to stop the war. That we may stand as one, we must not turn them away.
Yo, I don't know why. I have the urge to punch this man. Wait for it. Just wait until he gets in the alleyway. Sneak attack! Ooh. Dude, he has a solid right hook. Yeah, for a breacher, he does have a solid right hook.
But your words are hollow. No, I speak the truth. Why would you say other?
You're a Templar.
So I am?
Then you are also a liar and a fraud, just like your master. Where is he? What does he intend?
It's peace he seeks, I swear it. And the proof is in his actions.
Wrong.
A Christian at a Muslim's funeral. We want an end to all of this.
Only because it serves your needs.
This is a noble thing we want. The land will be united beneath our banner.
United through force. You'd enslave us all.
It is for
enslave us all.
No, it's not. And so long as my brothers and I breathe, you will not succeed.
Yo, he knows what he did. Like, and I think that's kind of why they went full
Did you see
RPG mode.
No, but I've heard the whispers. Is it true? Crusader knights in Jerusalem?
It is.
And?
Different from the others. Finely dressed and bearing expensive gifts.
Expensive, you say?
We should relieve them of this burden.
They've made camp near David's citadel, close to the cemetery.
To attend a funeral?
So it seems.
Then let us visit their camp while they pay their respects.
I did enjoy that. That piratey action. Yeah, like the pirate part. Fun. Everything else?
On duty to defend it until death.
He said duty.
Must be destroyed.
Joke's on them. I'll train on somebody else's pawn.
You've the scent of success about you, brother.
I've learned much about our...
Since when did the first Assassin's Creed look this good? Yo, since I applied mods to it. Yo, Duop, how's it going?
Robert and his Templars walked the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd-ud-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake,
What kind of mod? This is what I downloaded off
achieve it or not. At least that's what
off Nexus, and it's overhaul mod.
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better. Fortune favor your blade, brother.
I think it was Assassin's Creed Restoration.
Be out with it. Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
You're faster, stronger.
Need to Altaïr, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Alright, gents. Robert de Sablé. So you must be in the country. My comment takes a year. You know, I said no. Well, I don't know. I also was talking to my wife. Just then, so... But, I don't know, I don't know. Write a question for the next comment. See how long it takes. It would be a good thought experiment. And also, thanks for the like.
Sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Ma'am, there's gonna be somebody else who's about to be dying.
Such a strange man.
Right, shh. Right, let's do this. What the deuce was that? Oh, does he see me? Oh, there we go.
We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majduddin.
Yo, to be
Taken
fair,
too
you can
soon
totally tell
from
that's a
this
female.
world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise.
No, they're on to me.
Amen.
As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today.
Whoa.
For it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him. Bring him forward that God's justice might be done.
Well, I have a better idea. Aha! Yo. See, I got it now. No, not today, Satan. But I have my chance. There we go.
I would see your eyes before you die.
I sense you expected someone else.
What
Yes.
sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity to reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Muallim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Arthur to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the Assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact.
Ooh.
The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the Assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You were not my target. I will not take your life. You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see.
Well, awkward. Don't worry, everything's fine. Everything's fine. We just gotta make it home. Big brain palm, big brain solutions. Now then, let's get out of here.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
And thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It's a tragedy. But I say, this is an honor to die in service to God.
Don't worry, everything's fine. We're almost there. We're almost there. Home free, chat. I can taste the victory now. No! Son of a... Yo, brothers, help me out. Okay, there we go.
Let's head back.
Hee hee hee. Looks like we made it.
It was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sablé was never here. He sent another in his stead. He
My
was
God.
expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mu'alim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
Well,